So I'm back with my finished book. I know you've seen the pages, but I'll just do a quick flip through. So I was waiting to do the cover, and eventually I've got it done. I've left it quite plain actually, the cover. So this is the back of it, and I just used this stripe fabric. Did some straight stitching or saddle stitching round the edges, and I just put this applique on, and that is enough for the back. For the spine, I didn't do the straps. I wasn't sure whether I was going to, and I did originally put the straps on, but I didn't like them this time. They just didn't seem to go with the book. So I did put some burlap underneath, and let me see, what did I do? Yes, burlap. And then I put this crocheted lace on top. And then, because I'd changed my mind about the straps, the buttons obviously went on at the last minute. So I've actually had to glue the buttons on. And they are those shank buttons, so I've had to glue those on, but I would have liked to have sewn them on. And had I not, thought that I wasn't going to do the straps, I would have sewn them on. But anyway, they are glued. It doesn't matter, but I would have preferred them to have been sewn. But there's no way I could have sewn shank buttons on there, when it was all done. So then we come to the front. And as I say, I've left it quite plain this time. For the title, I just left A Stitch in Time. Now we all know the famous one, A Stitch in Time Saves 9, but I left it like that because that can mean anything that you want. You can put your own version to it. So, A Stitch in Time got me through lockdown. A Stitch in Time saved my sanity. So I thought, right, I'll just leave it like that. And I love that. So I've done exactly the same as I did on the back with the stripe fabric and done the saddle stitching all the way around. And then I used a piece of cotton fabric, and then this is from that quilted silk that I'd got, and I think I used it on the previous book. It's a really lovely fabric. So I put a piece of that down, and then appliqued another applique on here, and then put this burlap trim all the way around. And as I say, it is very, very simple, but I think it's effective, and I am quite pleased with it actually. So when we go inside the book, as I say, you've seen these pages, so you know roughly what I've done. We've got the yo-yos and some linen buttons, some cross stitch, straight stitch, anything that's been appliqued on, I've just stab stitched it. This has got, I don't know if you can see that properly, but that's got stem stitch all the way around in a variegated thread, and I put that all the way around the yo-yos. Another applique here, and my cigarette silk. So on the next page, that's how I did that, with lots of different stitching. This is one with a saying, find joy in the little things and hope in unexpected places. And then I've just put some embellishments, some sewing embellishments. It says inspire. I embroidered around that. And we've got this button. It's a crocheted button actually. And If I remember rightly, Helen did me these little crocheted buttons, and I love them. And then on this page it was just quite simple, this one, just the 2 diagonal pockets with a heart. I'll not go through everything because, as I say, I have shown them before. The little booklet with all the cigarette silks in. I thought it might make the book quite bulky, but actually it lays lovely and flat, so I didn't have to put a fastening on it. As you can see, I've put all the different laces in between each fabric as I've sewn them down. Then this was another page that I did, another sewing theme. Excuse me, I've got some Dorset buttons. Well, they're not true Dorset, are they? They're just the ones with the tree or the flower in. Another one here. Another cigarette silk. Various stitching, some appliqued scissors. A half bobbin. And some buttons. Shabby chic, that's from the selvage, and a little hexagon flower, and I've stem stitched round that as well. That's that page, and the last page is this page, which is a little bit different, with the lady again. I think I've got the lady on the front, yes, the front and the back, and it's got that lovely saying that I'd got from a sampler that I did many years ago, and it says, we share with those who stitch before and those who follow after. Birds and flowers, peaceful hours, sunshine, tears and laughter. And you can see the various stitching that I've got on there. Got cross stitching, French knots, some buttons in these yo-yos, some straight stitch, bit of embroidery, and that's about it. And then we're onto the back page. So that's it, that's that one finished. So as I say, I've not been able to do very much this week. I've got back into it again now, so I want to maybe start another page of the next book that I'm doing, but that's it. So thanks for watching everyone, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.